GoingPublic. Welcome, guys. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I know I was not there last week. Sorry, I got stuck. I was not there last week and I missed a video with you guys, but I'm back and I'm ready again. So let's get this party going. As you guys can tell from the title, we are talking skincare today. If you're an oldie but a goodie, you guys already know your girl has been going through these struggles for about, I'm going to say almost 3 years now. But if you are a newbie, welcome. Go ahead and stop what you're doing. Head down, and look at my Accutane backstory of my acne journey, and we can go from there. But if you're an oldie, you guys know it's been a minute, and I promise that I will come back on here and give you guys an update of what my skin has been looking like. And as you guys can see, boom, 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 we are getting better. So I'm gonna, pause for a moment. Catch my breath for a moment, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back a couple years. If you guys remember, I started having acne about 2017, which is my first video that I had uploaded, 2017, talking about like how my hormones started to change a little bit, which caused me to start having like cystic acne, hyperpigmentation, the whole 9 yards. From then, I did hear about Accutane, but wasn't really, I didn't really want to do it too much because I kept hearing about the negatives, the negative aspects about it. And I was like, no, you know what, I'm gonna just keep doing the natural regimens or whatever and get all that stuff going and then see what my skin does, which it did work a little bit. I did start to see my dermatologist back in 2017, and because I didn't want to do the Accutane, we went for like something a little bit more subtle. We did some kind of prescription. I forgot the name of it. If I do find it, I will link it below. But I was doing some kind of medication that wasn't too strong on my body, and that worked for a little bit. And then in 2019, I had Josiah, right? And then the next video, obviously, that talks about that. I had Josiah, and my hormones just went out the roof, right? Went out the roof, went berserk, and my acne just got worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where it was painful. I couldn't wear makeup because the more I wore makeup, I would start breaking out more. And then when I break out, once like the pimples were to pop, they started turning black. So I had major hyperpigmentation. It was a mess. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just go ahead and pause and insert some photos here, of what 2 years, almost 3 years of getting the skin together looks like. I know, guys, I know. I know. But now look at your girl. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. We are not where we need to be, but trust and believe. We give glory to God. We are moving in the right direction. We are definitely moving in the right direction. So I'm here just, give a little bit of what I've been doing, what's changed, what's different from last year, the year before, or, all those good things. So I did go ahead and complete the Accutane journey. Originally, it was only supposed to be for 6 months, but because my skin was so severe, I actually ended up doing 8 months, 8.5 months of Accutane. My pros and cons on Accutane, honestly, I would say, obviously the pros are, it's been I got off of Accutane. It's been 2 years and I haven't had a breakout. I have not had a breakout. My skin has been like this for the past 2 years. So that has been amazing. That's one of the pros because it worked. The cons, I know people say like, oh my gosh, so many things can happen to you, whatever. The only issue that I had when I was on Accutane was the dryness, which is something that's always been told that your skin will get really dry. You may have nosebleeds. I didn't have nosebleeds, but my skin did get really dry. My lips were dry. My skin was dry. I had to over moisturize my skin, which, it was normal. And then the peeling, once the medication really starts to kick in, my skin started to peel. And I'm actually gonna insert a clip here of a couple pictures of like what my skin would look like once it was peeling. So yeah, you guys see that? You see that? Yeah. So my skin started to peel. So that was another con. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else, I didn't have back pain. My knees didn't hurt. I didn't have any joint pain or anything like that. Like I said before, I didn't have any nosebleeds. So for me personally, my Accutane journey was not bad. Yes, you have to take a pregnancy test every month as you're getting your new dosage in. But hey, that's just it's protection. You got to protect yourselves. So I got on the Accutane, I got off the Accutane, and I changed up my routine a little bit. So while I was on Accutane, all I was using as a cleanser was this Cetaphil foaming cleanser. So I was using that. And then for my moisturizer, I was using a prescribed moisturizer ointment that I still use till today on my skin. So once I got off the Accutane and my skin started getting into this new form, I changed up my skincare routine a little bit. So like I said before, you guys, so in the mornings, I will go with my Cetaphil foaming cleanser. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with a microfoliant, which is from Dermalogica. Good stuff. It's not harsh on the skin. It's like a powdery substance, as you guys can see right there. Let me pour a little bit. Boom. It's a powdery, and I'm over here wasting product. Yeah, it's a powdery substance, but then once it gets wet, it gets foamy. Good stuff. After that, I go in with my serum from The Ordinary. Good stuff. And you can get all these products from Sephora. I get all of mine from Sephora. Then after I go in with my serum, then I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer. You hear that? It's a lot, right? It's a lot. But yeah, I love this. And what I like about this is it's really light. It's light on the skin. Look at that. It's very, very light on the skin. It's not too harsh. You're not gonna feel like anything harsh on your skin. It just applies so smooth. I've been in love with this. I've been using this for about 2.5 years now. It is God sent. And then obviously, like I said, I do deal with the hyperpigmentation, and so I live in Dallas, Texas. You know, it's hot as a mug in Texas. It's like, this is why you need to go to heaven, because the heat that happens in Texas, the devil is alive. I'm about to go to hell, okay? So when I get exposed to the sunlight, of course, my dark spots will start to darken up more. So that's why I have to always wear sunscreen, and where this comes in. So I use the Glow Screen from Supergoop, and the SPF is 40. Man, I can't speak today. The SPF is a 40. I love it. What I like about it is it's like, let me show you guys. You see my skin, right? Okay. What I like about this sunscreen, it makes me feel like I have like highlight on, because once you apply it, like it gives you that like gold, like a bronzed, highlighted shimmer. You see that? Like, I love it. And that's when I put it on my skin. I do all this, and then I put it on the sunscreen last, put on my little lip gloss or my Vaseline, and I go outside, and like sometimes like Joe be like, why you put on a little bit of makeup? I'm like, I don't have makeup on. It's just sunscreen. So it's a win-win. It's like a 2-in-1 right here. So that's what I normally do in the mornings. In the evening, I do in the evenings before I go to bed, then I will go ahead and go with the Cetaphil, the Cetaphil foaming cleanser. And then depending on if I wore makeup that day, for example, if I went like the whole day, I didn't really go outside and sweat, nothing really happened to my skin, then I won't use the microfoliant. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm gonna say 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 nights a week, I'm not gonna use it. I mostly use it in the morning. So most of the time I'll just go ahead and use this at night, and then as my moisturizer, like I said, then I will go in with my little moisturizer that is prescribed to me every month by my dermatologist. This little thing, I know it looks like it's a little thing, but literally you just need like that much on each side, and it gets the job done because it's very strong, and it's helping me to remove all the dark spots off of my face. So that's basically what I do as far as skincare, right? and what I put on my face. So let's talk about what I put inside my body to help me to not break out anymore. So I had to restrict myself from so many different things. For example, dairy products, cheese, and if you know me, you know your girl loves her cheese. I love anything cheesy, burritos and burgers and pizzas and everything cheesy. But thankfully, because I had decided to switch over my lifestyle, I'm not gonna say diet, my lifestyle, and start eating healthier, I was able to kick out those foods. So not only did it help me to lose the weight, but it's also keeping my skin on, like, looking consistent. It's helping my skin look consistent. It's not like I'm breaking out once a week. Like I said, I haven't broken out in about 2 years. So staying away from these things, drinking a lot of water. I strive to drink a gallon of water a day. If I don't drink a gallon, I'm gonna do at least half a gallon of water. Water. I don't take caffeine. I don't drink soda like that. Juices, I don't really drink juice like that. If I'm drinking something, it's probably like a Powerade or a Celsius, something that's not really too strong, I guess. So no dairy products, no cheeses, like all those things. I took those out of my diet. Drinking a lot of water, exercising. For some weird reason, me staying healthy, exercising, running, sweating out all these toxins every day, for me, I feel like it's making my skin look better because I can feel it. When I first started, before I started working out, I was doing this regimen, and my skin was okay. But then, like, the more I started to lose weight, the more I started to take care of my body, what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, sweating. Literally, I'm feeling like my skin is really starting to glow, and I just am so grateful for that because I have come such a long way, and I didn't think I was gonna come this far, but I did make it. So I encourage you ladies to really focus on skincare. Whatever you're using to remove your makeup, whatever you're putting on your face, your makeup wipes, your makeup brushes, make sure that what you put on your face is clean because there's bacteria everywhere and the bacteria builds up, so you have to make sure you're taking care of your skin. One more item that I do use, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that right now. I forgot to pull it before, is once a week I go in and I give myself like a special personal spa day. And I got this little humidifier, this little face humidifier from Amazon. So what I do is I'll wet my face and then I'll turn this bad boy on, and it runs for about 15-20 minutes, and I just let all that heat go into my skin, open up my pores, and then I go in with my little skincare routine. And man, I tell you guys, it makes my skin feel so good. I do it once a week because I do wear makeup. I don't wear a lot during the week, but on the weekend, most likely I'm wearing makeup like all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So on about like a Monday or a Tuesday, I will take some time and really work on the skin, get all that makeup taken off, just make sure that there's no bacteria left on my skin, and I really go and do my little mini spa. So I would encourage you guys to go ahead and do that. I'll just go ahead and insert the link for the humidifier as well in the description below. Go ahead and get that. Anything else that I'm using that's different? I think that's about it.